Okay, so this year, the overview looks like there's a lot more entries in digital than there have been. The entries are stronger. I definitely think in mixed media and in social, the entries were stronger and they're going to continue to be so. Mobile applications as well is getting a little bit stronger. I think that we still need to concentrate on ideas, and sometimes we get a little lost in technology, but I think overall they're much better. This was one of my favorites. Out of the pieces of work that we saw, what I liked about it is I've seen social pieces that actually bring a Facebook profile in. We've actually done it in our agency, we've done it for restaurants, we've done it for all kinds of things, but what's so nice about this one is that you sent your profile on the actual trip. And then they took that into real world, because then they sent direct mail. And then they made sure there was a winner, and the winner got to actually experience South Africa and Cape Town, specifically the way that their profile experienced it. So I just thought it was a really inventive idea.
Everyone knows Cape Town. It has a flat mountain, some wineries, a few seagulls, and lots of beautiful beaches. Our client, Cape Town Tourism, briefed us to come up with a digital campaign that also promotes the unexpected side of Cape Town. All the small communities that need more tourist dollars and pounds. The never heard of places that can't be found on TripAdvisor, Lonely Planet, Expedia, or even Google. We had to find a way for tourists to discover all the unexpected stuff about Cape Town without sending them there. So we thought, why not send the next best thing? Our idea? Send your Facebook profile to Cape Town. Once people had signed up to send their Facebook profile to Cape Town, they could tailor their own one-of-a-kind 5-day Cape Town holiday, receive a unique boarding pass, and just sit back and watch as their Facebook profiles arrived in Cape Town and discovered new and unexpected places for them. Each day, they received their own personalized content in their timelines. We shot over 150 POV videos. We wrote over 400 first-person authentic status updates. We photographed over 10,000 POV holiday snaps. And not only did they explore Cape Town through the eyes of their Facebook profiles, their Facebook friends did too. Some people actually thought they were really on holiday. People even received real gifts from the places their profile visited. And a few lucky winners got to experience their Facebook profile's holiday for themselves. By the end of the campaign, thousands of potential tourists had virtually explored Cape Town. But not just in your ordinary internet search engine glossy postcard kind of way. They got a personal tour that exposed them to the small communities and hidden gems, an unexpected side of Cape Town they wouldn't have found in any other way. The campaign is definitely helping. Table Mountain received its highest volume of visitors in 83 years. Tourist numbers are up by 4%, and already next year's bookings are up by 118%. But most importantly, more tourist dollars and pounds will now be spent in the places that need it most.
So the overall arching idea that Street Quest did was they took a game that they were doing in social, and the game itself has a mapping component to it that was from Google. And they took the mapping component from Google, the Street View, and then they marked that and mixed it up with social. So a player could actually go on and mark Street View of Volkswagen cars across Cape Town and across South Africa. And then they would push Quest out in social networks. So the Quest would be on Facebook to actually find more. People actually put things in Hall of Fame. The way that they did the interface, it was really easy to use. So they took the application and they marked the cars themselves, and people could use their mobile to actually start playing with the game. So the interface was really, really simple to use, and you could do it both in desktop or you could do it in mobile. So my comments overall is, I think as a judge, you always look for a piece of work that you were like, I wish I'd done that. And I think a lot of the judges felt that way. We talked about standout work, and that piece is definitely a standout piece of work. and we actually awarded it across several categories. It was high across the board, and I think they did such a good job of showing how much people love Volkswagen too. They brought the brand in really strong in this campaign, and they proved it across South Africa.
South Africans love Volkswagens. Since 1951, they've been one of the most loved and popular cars in the country. In fact, you'll probably find one on every street, road, highway, and byway. But how could we actually show people that thanks to German engineering, many of these cars are still on our roads today? Luckily for us, someone had gone to the trouble of photographing just about every single Volkswagen on the streets of South Africa. Google Street View. All the Volkswagens were there, the new ones, the old ones, the crazy ones. The hard part was finding them all. So we launched an online game using Google Street View technology and combined it with the sociability of Facebook. We called it Volkswagen Street Quest. We challenged Volkswagen Facebook fans to find and pin as many Volkswagens as possible in weekly quests. Players could navigate the streets of South Africa, pin Volkswagens, earn badges, find bonus challenges, and win a spot in the Street Quest Grand Final. All while listening to local streaming radio stations on the custom-designed Street Quest radio. Players could share their pins with friends and submit their unusual finds to the Hall of Fame, which got even more people into the quest. We amplified the game in real life by pinning Volkswagens around South Africa. A QR code on the pin took people straight to the game on their mobile phone, so they could start playing right there. The game was an instant success, with over 90,000 pins in the first week alone, and over 400,000 pins in total. Our Facebook fans more than doubled during the campaign. Most people spent over 10 minutes playing the game, and we saw a 700% increase in engagement on the Volkswagen Facebook page. A lot of people were talking about Street Quest online. Even Google gave us a thumbs up. But the quest didn't end there. We flew the 4 winners of the weekly quest to Cape Town to compete in the grand final. But this time, it was Street Quest in real life. 4 players had 8 hours to find as many Volkswagens as possible on only 1 tank of petrol. Loyal Street Quest fans that couldn't be there watched the grand final online. And when Street Quest finally came to an end, one thing was certain. There really are a lot of Volkswagens in South Africa.